Good afternoon. I'm recording to let you know about our English 109W Blackboard site and how it's organized. When you come into the site, you will find yourself on the home page. Here there will be announcements. If I have to update you on something, I will put out an announcement so you know if something's changed or been updated in the materials. Most of the materials are over here under these unit folders. Right now we're working in Unit 1, which we will be for the next few weeks. You'll notice each week there is a folder with tasks for you to do. If we take a look at last week's folder, which hopefully you all found your way to, there will be some general instructions every time with what needs to be completed for the week. And then there will be links to readings, the journal. On the journal, it will tell you instructions for that particular weekly journal. I would recommend maybe copying and pasting those so that when you get to the journal entry, you can paste those so you have in mind what you're writing about. And then the discussion board also, if there is one for that week, will be out here, and you can just click to take yourself to that particular discussion. But each week you should see some sort of general instructions, and then the materials for those tasks will be underneath. In addition to the unit folders, you may want to directly access the discussions. Here you'll see any discussions that we've been working on, and then there's also a discussion forum that isn't really tied to a particular week called the Questions Discussion Forum. And that one is if you have something you think maybe somebody else in the class might be able to answer, or questions about an assignment, and I'll get in there also to make some comments, but you can use that at any time. The other area to access would be the journals, and here you can start a new journal for the week by going to your weekly writing journal and creating a new entry, paste in the instructions for that week. Groups you will be using for workshops. Each of you should be in a group. My system right here doesn't show that I am in a group, but each of you will be included in a group where you'll post up a piece of writing that we're working on to get some feedback from your peers, and I'll have specific instructions for that workshop. Below that, you'll see samples, and this has samples from past students working on the various assignments that we're working on. So you'll see at the top the topic proposals that we're working on for next week. After that, we'll be working on annotated bibliography, and there are a couple of samples there, one in APA and one in MLA. I believe most of you are probably writing in APA, but I have one in MLA also in case anybody's using that. Below this, you'll notice View Blackboard Collaborate Recordings. The first recording that I did last Thursday when we met is out there, so if you want to refer back to that, you can. And then later in the semester when we meet to talk about the portfolio, I will also record that for future reference. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about here is this Content and Assignments section. This contains really all the materials for the course and a few extra things here at the bottom, specific writing helps. But most of the materials here are linked in the unit folders, so you know which materials to look at each week in preparation for the assignments that are due. And I think that's about it. So let me know if you have questions, if you come across something where the links don't work or something doesn't make sense, and I will try to get that updated right away. Thank you.